Hardin Performance Training. We're going to be working with some running mechanics today on this lovely rainy Saturday morning. So with running mechanics, a lot of people work on the legs, which is great, but we're going to focus on the upper body and the arms today. The drummer of the band keeps the beat and keeps everything in unison. And when you're running, your legs listen to your arms do not listen to your legs. So we want to talk to our legs effectively with our upper body. It's the connection point to getting the core involved in the running form, which then protects the spine and can coordinate between the hip and the shoulders quicker. So I'm going to give you 4 things that your arms should be doing, a checklist to make sure that you're running effectively with your upper body. So the first thing is we want to move from one joint, not 2 or 3. So you have a wrist joint, you have your elbow joint, you have your shoulder joint. A lot of people when they're running, they have a lot of motion going through their elbow. We want to limit that elbow motion, and we want to have all the motion go through just the shoulder. So we should just be moving from the shoulder joint only when we're running. Okay, so any of that extra motion through the elbow is going to screw with the counter move of the elbow and the knee through the running motion. Okay, that's the first thing. Second checklist is, how much bend should be in my arms when I'm running. Should I be up tight? Should I be laid down low? We see that most people make the mistake of having too much bend in their arms. Most people don't run with their arms straight. It would feel very awkward, but a lot of people are way up here. And what the problem is up here is that you're limiting your swing motion, the pulling motion of the run. You're also lifting the shoulder girdle and putting pressure up in the neck. So we want the shoulder blades down and back. We want that lordotic curve. So how much bend should you have? So really what you would do is put your hands right where your pockets go. And most people, 99% of us, are designed to where that's the proper bend. So as your arm swings, it would go through your pockets. And that's the proper amount of arm bend. So that's the second thing, is to get the arm at the right bend and move from the shoulder. Third checklist is the motion is a pull, not a push. We don't push our hands forward like a punch when we're running. It would create rotation and we would lose the counter move of the femur and the upper arm. So if I put my arm up like this and let it relax, it's going to go forward naturally. I don't have to push forward. Now if I sit my arm like this and don't do anything, it does not naturally go backwards. I've got, the running motion is a pulling motion, not a pushing motion, to be able to create that counter move there. That's the third. The fourth one is we don't want to cross the midline. So imagine if I had a zipper on my shirt. As I'm running, that zipper remains fairly still, so that prevents me from rotating. Think of being an Iron Man, having that light shining, and as I pump my arms, that light stays still, doing the back call, right? So we don't want to have a lot of motion up here as we run. So 4 points again. Number 1, move through the shoulder. Number 2, brush your pockets with your hands. Number 3, pull back. That's what engages the core across to the other side. And 4th, don't cross the midline and create rotation in your body. Some good drills to do is get in front of a mirror and work the mechanics. Get your feet very close together, because as you do this, you're going to start to feel, as you're pumping your arms, your thighs are going to do the Elvis move. You're going to feel the power of the core turning on and putting power into the hips. So you would go here, and then you want to practice sprinting. So you can do a 10-second sprint where you are pumping as fast as you can, working on that form, and then back to smooth. Okay? And once again, the faster you pump with your arms, the more pull is going down in the legs. So you're inevitably training that system to work. And it takes some strength not to wiggle around too much, so it can build some core strength. So very simple, get in front of a mirror, make sure your 4 points are going well, and let's build some proper mechanics to tie the body up correctly when we're running. Enjoy arm mechanics.